leaders, educators, students, and thinkers from every corner of the globe agree on one powerful truth. Reading is not just a skill, it is a gateway to transformation. From Tokyo to Toronto, from Karachi to Kenya, people are rediscovering books as tools to expand thinking, sharpen creativity, and strengthen emotional intelligence. Today's discussion focuses on a timeless question: how can we develop a reading habit and expand our mind? Let's explore this through real life inspired questions and answers with Chatgpt. This is Fazal Qasim, the CEO, Global Dialogue Series, Palex Educational Complex, and the proud trainee of Rehan AI Training Institute Teacher Training Program. Hi, ChatGPT.
Hi, it's great to meet you. I'm really glad you're here. If there's anything you want to discuss about your teacher training or if you have any questions on AI and education, I'm all ears.
Yeah, we are going to have discussion about how to develop reading habit and expand our mind. Hello.
Yes, I'm here. That sounds
How to develop reading skills and broaden our mind. Are you listening to me? Hello?
Yes, I'm definitely listening. I can see you're focusing on developing reading skills and broadening your mind. If you'd like, I can share some practical steps, real life examples, or even discuss how reading ties into lifelong learning. What
I
would be
think
most helpful for you?
I should ask you a question first.
Absolutely. Feel free to ask me any questions you have about developing a reading habit, and I'll provide answers along with examples. What's your
Okay,
first question?
so why is developing a reading habit important?
That's a great question. Developing a reading habit is crucial because it broadens your knowledge base, improves focus and concentration, and boosts empathy by letting you step into other people's perspectives. For
Great,
instance, a teacher who reads about global cultures might better connect with students from diverse backgrounds.
wonderful. And how can I start reading if I'm not interested?
Great follow up. If you're not initially interested, start with short, engaging pieces like articles, blogs, or even graphic novels. For example, if you enjoy cooking, start with food blogs or culinary memoirs. Small steps like that can spark curiosity.
Wonderful. And how much should I read daily?
You don't have to start big. Consistency is key. Even 10 to 20 minutes a day can make a big difference. For example, a university student might read a chapter or two before bed, and over time, it builds a steady habit.
Okay. And what type of books should beginners choose? What type of books should beginners choose?
Beginners should choose books that are light, engaging, and related to their interests. For instance, if someone likes mystery, a short, fast paced mystery novel could be a great start. The goal is to pick something that hooks them so they keep reading.
Okay.
Exactly.
Like motivational stories, short biographies, or easy fiction novels are, I think, good starting points, isn't it?
Absolutely, yes. Those kinds of books keep the momentum going because they're often relatable, inspiring, and not too heavy. Once the habit is built, you can gradually explore more challenging genres or topics.
Great. And how does reading expand the mind?
Reading expands the mind by exposing you to new ideas, cultures, and perspectives. For example, when you read about historical events or different countries, it broadens your worldview and deepens your empathy. In short, it helps you think beyond your own experience.
Excellent. Can reading improve communication skills?
Yes, definitely. When you read regularly, you naturally absorb new vocabulary, sentence structures, and ways of expressing ideas. For instance, a manager who reads business books might communicate more clearly in meetings.
Wonderful. And how can I stay consistent with reading?
Staying consistent really comes down to routine. Set a time each day, like after breakfast or before bed, and keep it simple. For example, a freelancer might dedicate 20 minutes after lunch to reading every day, and that regularity builds the habit over time.
Okay, right. And what should I do if I get distracted?
If you get distracted, try creating a quiet reading space. Maybe put your phone on silent and set short reading goals, like a chapter or a number of pages. For example, a university student might use a timer for 25 minutes and then take a short break before returning to reading.
Are there any apps or any other solution that I can automatically sign up or sign out of the social media, etc.? Hello, can you listen to me? I'm not listening to you. Hello, hello. If I get distracted, so what should I do?
Yes, I can hear you now. If you get distracted, there are apps like Freedom or Stay Focused that block social media or limit usage during your reading time. For example, a student might set a 30-minute reading focus, and during that time, all distractions are blocked. That can really help keep you on track.
Okay, are they free?
Yes, both Freedom and Stay Focused have free versions. They usually let you set a daily limit or block certain sites for a set time. If you need more advanced features, they do have paid plans, but the free options are often pretty solid for building a habit.
Okay, right. And how does reading help in personal growth?
Reading helps in personal growth by building discipline, improving patience, and encouraging self reflection. For instance, someone reading a book on time management might apply those lessons to better organize their daily life, which boosts confidence and productivity.
Is reading better than watching videos for learning?
Both have their strengths, but reading often promotes deeper focus and critical thinking. For example, a student who reads a complex article might spend more time analyzing it, while videos might be better for quick overviews or demonstrations. So it's often best to use both, depending on your learning style.
And how can reading reduce stress?
Reading reduces stress by giving your mind a break from daily pressures. For example, after a long workday, reading a novel can transport you to another world, calming your thoughts. Even just 20 minutes of reading can lower heart rate and relax your mind.
Excellent. Okay. And can reading change my mindset?
Yes, absolutely. Reading can shift how you see the world by introducing new ideas and ways of thinking. For instance, reading about resilience might inspire you to handle challenges differently or adopt a growth mindset.
Okay. Resilience. Which is the best book for resilience? Hello? Are you listening to me?
Yes, I'm listening. A classic book on resilience is Option B by Sheryl Sandberg and Adam Grant. It shares personal stories and practical strategies for bouncing back from setbacks.
Excellent. How do I choose the right book for myself as you recommended me, but how can I choose the right book?
Great question. Start by reflecting on your goals or interests, like whether you want to build confidence, improve a skill, or explore a new topic. Then browse summaries or reviews. You could even visit a library or bookstore. For example, if you want to grow your leadership skills, look for books on leadership styles or resilience in leadership.
Okay. And what's the role of reading in success?
Reading plays a huge role in success because it exposes you to new ideas, strategies, and perspectives. For instance, many successful entrepreneurs credit daily reading with helping them innovate, adapt, and stay ahead in the business world.
Wonderful. How can reading expand global understanding?
Reading expands global understanding by introducing you to cultures, histories, and experiences beyond your own. For example, reading novels from different countries can help you empathize with diverse perspectives, like a Pakistani reader discovering Latin American history through magical realism.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, ChatGPT, it was really nice discussion with you. So I'm going to wrap it up and then we will say goodbye to the viewers. Is that okay? Okay, dear viewers, from classrooms in Asia to workplaces in Europe, From small towns to global cities, one message remains universal. Reading builds better thinkers, better communicators, and better human beings. A single book can open doors to thousands of ideas. A single habit can reshape a lifetime. So the real question is not why should we read, but rather how far can our minds go if we never stop reading. So, dear viewers, see you in the next episode. Bye for now. Thanks a lot.